Hello everybody. Today I will show you how very quickly create a kind of flower drawing and put on top a kind of 3D effect. So let's start. So we simply use a A4 canvas. Whatever size is not so important because it's vectorial, so we will be able to resize it to what we want after. So the principle is that we will just put a lot of circle on the paper and then combine them in the end using the XOR geometric. We start putting a circle on our canvas. If we press the shift key while we draw the circle, it will make sure that we have a real circle and not an oval. So we can use this point as a reference for the moment, and we will more or less put this circle in the middle horizontally, so because it's almost a 30 centimeter, so it will be around 150 for the middle, and then push this in the first part, the first top part, so we have 21 centimeters, so this point, because it's the bottom point of the circle, will be around let's say 105, but the circle itself I will put it on 10 on 10, so 10 centimeters, meaning 100 millimeters. Okay, we have done the most difficult part. No, yeah, really, I'm not kidding. I switch now to the selection tool and select that circle. Before I continue, just that we better see what we are doing, I will make it transparent, but of course then we see nothing anymore. We need to give the line a little of thickness, put it 0.2 points. Okay, we have a circle. I select it, and now I duplicate it, Control C and Control V, everybody knows that, and I keep the point at the bottom middle, the rotation, and I rotate my copy for 180 degree. That makes that we get now two circles, top and below each other. Now I use Control A to select everything, and from that moment I switch also to the middle point for the rotation. I copy and paste this group. It's not really grouped, but these two circles, and now the new pasted circle. I have 4 circles, but the 2 on top are selected. I rotate them for 90 degree, making that now I have 4 circles in a cross. Control A to select everything. So you see that way the multiplication of the circle is going very fast. Control copy and paste. Again, I have now 4 circles that I will rotate for 45 degree. And again, select everything, Control A, copy and paste to duplicate. And this time I won't use the rotation numerically, but I will simply push the shift key and then use the cursor to rotate. And because I push the shift key, the group will rotate always for 15 degrees. So I'm doing a first group, and now I paste again, and this group I will rotate for 30 degrees, which will nicely fill the gap, and I have 24 circles, creating already something very nice, kind of flower. I could, by the way, already stop here and go to the last part, but that's not really the intention. So I will now add a new circle, so I can create one, or simply copy paste one of the existings. I use the Shift key to get a perfect circle, and I will put this one in the center of the drawing. So it was 150, yes, and for the I coordinate it was 105 indeed. And from now on I will use the combination Ctrl Shift, so that when I make the circle bigger, the Shift key makes sure that it stays a circle, and the Control key will make sure that it grows from the middle point. And I will grow this circle until it snaps to the external part of the flower. Now I duplicate this circle by just using Control Copy again, and so Control C, Control V, copy paste. I will zoom in a little bit so that we see. The purpose now is that we will put a circle at each intersection. So here and that point, and that point, and that point, and that point, and so on. So I just duplicated the first circle. I used again Control and Shift, so that when I shrink it, it's going from the center and still staying a circle, and I make sure that it's exactly going through the first crossing of the other circles. Okay, so now we are here. Control copy and paste, and the new circle I shrink it until I get at that point. Well, here I think it's better that I switch off the snapping, and okay, it's better that way. Again, paste. No need every time to copy it because the circle is still in the clipboard, and paste again to the next intersections, and paste again, and so forth. This is not good enough. And paste again. And so on. Almost there. And perhaps this one to finish. Okay, the smallest one I won't do. You can if you want to, but in my case I won't do that, so I can use Ctrl-0 on the numeric keypad to zoom to the full picture and center it, and now we see the result. So it's already a nice drawing, but now to exactly show you what happens when we use the XOR combination, I will again give some color to the shape, and then I can do two things. I can use this button because this is exactly what I'm looking for, the XOR combination, or I can, while everything is selected, click right click and go to geometry and go to the XOR combination geometric. So again, it's the same on the button. I'm clicking on it, and what happens is that each element that you see here, if you could go through the layers and you count each layer that you come through when you go from top to bottom, if the number of layer is odd, then it will stay, then that shape will stay, while if it's even, it will disappear and become a hole, like you can see here. So that's one possibility, but then now the final touch is you see that all the layers has disappeared. It has become one curve, one very complex curve, but it's just one shape now. And what we can do is selecting it and going to the pre-made styles, and then use, for instance, this metal style, and we automatically get then a 3D kind of drawing, and that you can resize and as you want, and export and reuse somewhere else. It's as easy as that. So I hope you have enjoyed, and see you for another tutorial next time. Thanks.